I would have to say winning Ascension 2025 in the Americas region is the biggest thing that's happened to this org. So updates for Kane and Ion on our Valorant team. We will be loaning if I had to choose a couple games that I'd like to see Envy come back to, obviously there's like Call of Duty and CS. You know, we have deep history in both of those games. We want to be back there. League of Legends. I mean, I can't help it, man. Like I still want to get back into League of Legends. And to be honest, man, it makes me so upset and sad to see how much money these LCS and teams have had and these organizations competing in North American League of Legends have had for years. And they still have had such poor performances on the world stage. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We have great access to resources here in North America. Yes, it is very hard because you only get to import 2 players, okay? I get it, right? But I promise you guys, if we were able to get into League of Legends and have a League of Legends team, Envy would compete on the world stage because guess what? We do it in every single other game. There hasn't been one game that we've touched where we haven't gone on the world stage and competed for, you know, top 8. Every single game, we've done that. Almost every game, we won a world championship. For me, it's like, how can we save North American League of Legends? Jesus, you guys have not been served. The fans of North American League of Legends, including myself, who has watched and played the game for years, have not been served justice. So I would love for us, as we continue to partner with Riot and Valorant, to find a way for Envy to get back into League of Legends at some point. All right, both of those tournaments were very important to this org. Winning a Counter-Strike World Championship is like the pinnacle of esports, right? Then you have Ascension 2025, which is also basically getting the right to compete at the pinnacle of esports with VCT. I have to say this, okay? What we just did in Valorant in the Ascension tournament was probably more important for our organization in a single tournament. It's the most important thing that's happened to our org in our history. So I have to go with that because, and I'll tell you why. Winning a Counter-Strike major, yeah, we get, as an organization, we make a little bit of money off of that or whatever to help support our players more. The players really are the ones who benefit the most from that. To win an Ascension tournament like this, to get into VCT, means so much for our organization and gives us so much stability, way more than a Counter-Strike major gave us, I'll tell you that. I would have to say winning Ascension 2025 in the Americas region is the biggest thing that's happened to this org, period, to be quite honest, through all the world championships we've won, because it means so much for our stability bringing the company back in our first year back. That is coming extremely soon. I mean, I could go get up out of this chair right now, go 2 rooms over, and there's a whole table just spread out with samples. So we're trying to, you know, do what's best and just make sure we're bringing quality merch to the table. Probably in another month. Let's call it January. You'll see some in January. Yeah, Call of Duty is tough, man. It's tough. There are only like, you know, a certain number of slots that you can get into in the CDL globally, and we feel pretty strongly that Envy's not really like a challenger's brand. The Dallas Empire is not really a challenger's brand. It'd be cool to support like a tournament this year. I think we might do that. Try to do some things around Call of Duty. I mean, it's where our roots are. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna have to work out with one of the current clubs, you know, the rights to own the team. And right now, as we're just bringing Envy back, you know, we're not able to go out and just, you know, buy one of these Call of Duty teams, you know, outright. Unfortunately, we need a lot more support from you guys out there to do it. But at some point, you know, buy our merch, you know, do support us however you can. Buy a jersey. It's a good way to do it. But yeah, we're just waiting for the right opportunity to get back in CDL, and whenever that comes about, we'll try to make it happen. And that's really all I can say about it for now. We love Call of Duty, we want to get back there, but it's not going to happen until there's a possible way to get a CDL team. It's the same answer all the time. It's grind. You have to grind the game, man. Like, you know, you have to, if you want to be a professional esports player and you want to make it to the biggest stages, you have to play those games, you know, so much. And you also have to spend a lot of time perfecting your game. You can't just play. You have to observe what better players are doing You have to play against the best competition you can get access to. That's how you're ultimately going to get better. You're going to learn from other players, even players who may not be as skilled as you. They have some technique that you can pick up on, positioning that you can pick up on, routes, all these things. They all add up. So it's just about gaining experience, like anything else in life. If you want to be a professional at anything, it's just about repetition, repetition, repetition. Grind the game, play as much as you can. That's my best piece of advice. In my experience, the champions at all the biggest tournaments in the world typically feature the players who are working the hardest, and working the hardest in this business means playing the games as much as you can. Grinders win. So updates for Kane and Ion on our Valorant team. We will be loaning Ion out his contract so he can compete in Challengers. And as of right now, Kane does not have a team in Challengers, but he does turn 18 in June. And so it's really just a wait and see timeline for Kane's era. The guy is just cracked. I mean, this is like generational talent is what he's been showing in Valorant in Tier 2. A player that is obviously extremely exciting to watch. I mean, the guy just does stuff that nobody else can do. And yeah, he becomes VCT eligible in June on his 18th birthday. For now, Kane is not participating in Challengers. That could change, in which case we would loan his contract to a Challengers team. But Ion will likely be competing in Challengers on loan with the Challengers team. So that's kind of the update. Ion won't become eligible for VCT until January of 2027. Yeah, we'll have to wait a whole year to see where that goes. But Kane's situation will change definitely in June. So we'll see what happens then as well. That's our update for the two young guys on the VCT roster, or on the Valorant roster. Oh my gosh, I'm so addicted to Arc Raiders right now. I think a lot of people are, but yeah, I play a lot of Arc Raiders right now. Can't say enough about that game. Shout out to our friends at Embark Studios. We got to know those guys, partnering with them for the finals. And yeah, they put out an addictive game. I play it in all my downtime in the office in between my work. I'm just constantly playing Arc Raiders, so it's been fun.